and that could make a big difference in our state politics, but only if people get out and vote. So everyone needs not only to live up to that civic responsibility, but to model good civic engagement for our kids. We welcome new teachers to the district with a breakfast sponsored by the LEA and AEA, and lunch at Peter Piper, donated by the general manager, Lee Rosenthal. And I think he's actually doing regional marketing or something now, like he's moving up. But the lunch featured a no-hands ice cream eating contest, which I'm sure our kids would have loved. We also did a lot of professional development in between eating. And we covered the district's initiatives, instructional practices, technology, an overview of Beyond Textbooks. All the teachers reported they had a positive impression of the district. The director of Beyond Textbooks gave our district to roll out some very positive feedback, stating that on behalf of Beyond Textbooks team, I want to thank you for last week's BT 100 and Reteach and Rich trainings. Our team has been impressed with the level of leadership from the district since the first time we met back in March. One of the big takeaways from the Beyond Textbook trainers was that the Littleton district has a passionate group of get-the-job-done teachers. Trainers were greeted with excitement, professionalism, and all-star teachers who see the benefits of implementing a systemic framework. I also want to thank everybody who participated in our Meet the Teacher Night. How many people came to Meet the Teacher Night? All right, excellent. We had staff walking neighborhoods, leaving door hangers with information on the upcoming school year at student homes, which really helped generate a good turnout. Students and parents were welcomed back to a new school year by a pumped up and happy staff. And we put together a little happy video. If you got to come to the kickoff, you saw this, but a lot of board members didn't, and our kids and parents, I'm sure, haven't seen it. So this was part of our kickoff theme for the year, and we have a lot of new teachers and staff represented, so we thought it'd be worth taking a couple minutes to let everybody see it. Have to be able to dance.
Can't
have a great staff in our AT department who put that together, and a lot of volunteers who help. And part of our theme this year is remembering what got people into education and the satisfaction people get in their jobs from working with kids. So we've been watching enrollment closely, and I think we sent our first upload to ADE today after we finished processing out students from last year that didn't make it into attendance in the first 10 days. So we have nearly 5,500 kids enrolled in grades K through 8, plus we have just over 100 preschoolers. That puts us up 209 kids over the start of last year. And it's about 50 below where we finished last year. So last year we averaged 612 kids per grade level. Right now we're at 607. And with a really high count in third grade at 641, and the smallest class is fifth grade at 567. So our budget proposal was based on an estimate of about 5150 unweighted ADM, and so it looks like we'll be able to revise our budget for more capacity this year if these trends hold up. I'd also like to briefly address the teacher shortage in our district, region, state, and in the nation. In Littleton, we have just about a half a dozen openings after the year started still. All over the valley, especially in more challenging communities, schools are opening without a full staff of teachers. Pinal County reported some of the highest teacher attrition in the state, and Tucson Unified School District has more than 100 teaching positions, teaching vacancies to start the year. In Clark County, in the Clark County region, there's over 800 teacher openings to start the year. So a new report from the Alliance for Education, Excellent Education examined the reasons teachers are leaving their profession and the cost of teacher recruitment and replacement. About 500,000 teachers move or leave the field entirely each year. High poverty schools experience the higher rate of turnover, about 20%. Schools nationwide lose between $1 billion and $2.2 billion annually in costs related to teacher attrition. President Alliance said, while the cost is high, the greater loss is that of human potential in already hard-to-staff schools. We're fortunate to be able to continue our partnership with ASU, hosting teacher candidates as part of the iTeach program. These teachers do a full year of student teaching, and they were already with us when the teachers getting paid started their pre-service. So many of those iTeach graduates from past years are still with our district. You've probably heard